What's up, guys? Watt Gaming here. This is my world record, or at least world record in the making, RC truck that's supposed to go about 64 miles per hour, but it has a problem. So, the differential is supposed to be spinning a lot faster than just this. And it has before. However, it's not spinning as fast now, even though it should be spinning faster because it has two motors, which should make it easier because having two electric motors will give you more torque. And here's how it spins without the difference. Very audible difference. So I don't know what the problem is with this. Because obviously I can't just remove the differential because then I won't be able to drive. So I'm almost certain that there's a problem with the differential. And yeah, it's supposed to spin twice as fast as the motors because it's got a 1 to 2 gear reduction. Oh, what's the opposite of reduction? Addition? Geared up, that's my point. And right now, with this size wheel, it should be able to go 16 miles an hour because I tested this with a 1 to 2 gear ratio, no, 2 to 1 gear ratio, which had this gear on the axle and this gear on the drive shaft, and it was pretty easy. And since the gears are reversed, you know, it's gonna be 4 times as fast. And if I have a, let's see here, 1 to 8, I think. Yeah, 1 to 8 gear ratio. Then it should have, it should be able to reach 64 miles an hour. If, of course, it has enough torque. But I'll show you about what isn't wrong with this. So it's got a beautiful cardboard, gloss black body. It's got a nose wedge to get rid of all of the air resistance. Yeah. And it's kind of like what they did with the Daytona Charger. So this way it doesn't just go straight into this wall. And it just slides up and slides back down. Alright, it's a pretty thought through design. Of course, tape doesn't really like to stick, as you can see right here. So that may be a problem. But I think the wind should just keep it like this. What else? It's got a 9-volt battery box. 6 AA's. Should probably turn this off now. It's got front and rear suspension. The suspension travel is fairly decent. Yeah, you can see the great. And considering the shock absorbers have, I think, a 1/4 inch of travel. Using those suspension arms, which are trailing arm suspension, it can gain a lot of travel, which is not very useful for having like a top speed setup, but it's a lot simpler and easier to make than a double wishbone suspension. And also, I'm recording this on my computer because my phone doesn't have as much storage, and I don't have to worry about holding it very still because the computer's on a flat surface. I mean, the computer is flat, you know? Ooh, and also, it does have steering, rack and pinion steering. It's kind of junk, but it's got these pie cutters in the front to help get rid of air resistance. I know that this won't really help for this, but oh well. But also gets rid of rolling resistance, so it's basically like these wheels aren't there at all. But I don't know, I may not keep them because of how low it makes the front end. It just keeps it so low to the ground that the nose wedge just scrapes over bumps, and that's a problem. And without all the aerodynamic stuff like the nose wedge and this cab slope, that's what I'm going to call it, it's based off of a 86, well, just a general square body. And that's why it's called the RC Square Body Series. It has a very strong frame. Yeah, it's not going to break. Which is very good because if it flies up, the only thing that's going to get damaged is the paint and my ego. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.